Hi, my name is Anamaria, saying hello from my home office in Bogota, Colombia. Allow me to introduce myself as your coach. I'm delighted to meet you in this way and looking forward to our session. And I want to share a few things about me so that you can know a little bit about your coach before we start our journey together. I was born and raised in Bogota, and I also went to school in the United States and went to a French school in Colombia, went to college in the United States and grad school. And so one thing to know about me is that I am a hybrid of cultures. So I'm Colombian, a little bit US, a little bit of France. And so I love the world of multiple perspectives and multiple ways of seeing the world. And in that same way, my own journey has been multifaceted. I started um, my studies in science as a biologist. And I quickly realized that what I was passionate about was more the relationship between people and nature. So I went into environmental studies and I worked for a few years in the field of environmental management. So I worked in government, in the Ministry of Environment in Colombia, in big policies that had to do with climate change and biodiversity. And I also worked in a global nonprofit called Ashoka with social entrepreneurs, which really caught, um, it really spoke to my heart. This work with social entrepreneurs, that you could say that it changed my life, because since then, my life and my work has been dedicated to supporting change agents. And we could say that all of us are change agents. And my mission statement is I'm committed to all change agents having all the support they need. And there can be all kinds of support that you need. And coaching is one of the supports that change agents need, because we're often, as change agents, feeling overextended or feeling, you know, overloaded with some emotion that we haven't processed, or with leadership issues, either of ourselves or our bosses, etc. So I'm really committed to change agents having all the support they need at all levels. And so you could say that that mission was created when I was working at Ashoka, and I had the chance to attend the World Summit on Sustainable Development in South Africa. So had a sense of the big picture, um, questions about sustainability and social justice and that kind of thing. But I also, by meeting all these social entrepreneurs, I realized, wow, they really need some support in their well-being. And so I started really wondering, what could I do about this? They not only need management tools, and I did get go to business school and got my MBA, but I also started wondering about this deeper element of people and what is needed to have truly effective leadership in organizations. And it was a deeper thing, not just management tools. So that's when I certified as a coach, and I started working in coach training for many, many, many years, because unlocking um, these secrets about how you transform people. It took a while for me to really understand, and in myself see the changes in myself, so that I could see the changes in others. So I went through many years of training to be a coach, and also training others to be coaches themselves. And then in parallel, I also became passionate about social technologies. And so I've participated in many organizations and nonprofits and networks and communities of practice, learning what are new ways of being together, of working together, that are life enhancing, that are generative, that bring out the best in us. So I was part of Soul, Society for Organizational Learning, for many years. I chaired the chapter of that organization here in Colombia for many years. And other networks like the Impact Hub, I was very involved in it, and I still am, as one of the people who supported the creation of Hub Bogota in particular. Um, Another thing about me is that I am passionate about sustainability, as you know from my studies in biology and environmental issues. So I was a founding member of a sustainable community, an eco village. So we bought a piece of land, and for 14 years we have been using all these social technologies to create a sense of community and to steward a beautiful piece of land. And so that has been a tremendous leadership experience, a collective leadership experience, as well as a whole journey of growing together and becoming good stewards of this land, and also of learning how to be a good community. So that's just a little piece of me. I'm sure I could share much more. I'm married. Carlos is my husband. He's a mindfulness teacher and also therapist. So I'm surrounded with people who are deeply involved in their personal growth. I am deeply in that path, and I look forward to supporting your own path of self development and leadership. Take care. Thanks for listening.